Welcome to the channel about news from around the world. While you subscribe and like it, we're going to start.
Imperial plunder is what Samuel Moncada, Venezuela's permanent representative to the United Nations, described in 2020 as the British central bank's refusal to return Venezuelan gold bars stored on the island. In early July 2023, Caracas lost its last appeal in the fairest British court, which was listed in the custody agreement between the Venezuelan and Ireland central banks, as the only legal place to resolve the disputes that had arisen. In fact, the Venezuelan authorities not only gave physical gold to the British, who are known for their pirate nature, but also gave them a part of the state judicial sovereignty, which is not a rare practice when signing agreements with the Anglo-Saxon world. For this, Caracas paid the price. According to Bloomberg, the decision to seize Venezuelan gold, first from the British central bank and then from British judges, was made solely because of pressure from senior American officials from the U.S. Democratic Party. Maybe this is true, or maybe the Bloomberg publication is trying to brush off the British central bank and the City of London, because not only Caracas stores some of its physical gold in London. Therefore, at least a semblance of British honest names should be preserved. In any case, Venezuela has finally lost, according to Nicolas Maduro, 80 tons of physical gold. At today's prices, the value of the gold stolen by the British is about $5 billion. What did the rest of the central banks who kept their gold bullion in the vaults of the collective West think? Correct. Their gold reserve is being held hostage and could be seized at any moment for any reason the Americans made up. And, if the stars in the sky are still lucky, the Anglo-Saxons can even return the gold after long and expensive negotiations and court hearings, but, even in this case, not in full. For example, many years of attempts of the previous German leadership to return the bullion stored in American, British and French vaults had only half success. Berlin asked to return only half, and that gold was mostly returned by the French. The British and Americans laughed and gave Angela Merkel a friendly pat on the shoulder. 55% of Italy's gold bullion is also stored off the peninsula. Any attempts to return the gold to the country ended with a soft refusal and hot and sincere assurances of inviolability of private property. All the countries that refused to give their economies to the plunder of the USA and Britain were convinced of the sincerity of such assurances. Speaking of looting, 8,000 kilograms of Indian gold is still held in the same British central bank as collateral for the 1991 loan. India paid back the loan along with interest long ago, but never got the gold back. Officially, London refuses to return the Indian gold because of long-standing insurance problems during transport, which, of course, does not prevent the City of London from earning billions every year from marine and ocean insurance services. Thinking about it, the world central banks, large exchange and credit organizations from the global south, immediately decided to take their physical gold from the vaults of the USA and Britain. The world's major holders of physical gold are sure the Anglo-Saxons can no longer be trusted. Why they trusted them before is a separate and very big question. But now the sanctions against Venezuela and Russia are finally working. However, not in the way the Anglo-Saxon speculators wanted.
Thank you for watching. If you're interested, subscribe and leave a comment.